Yo. So we're gonna stay on some positive shit. Wishing Leo good things, okay? Alright, what do we got for Leo? Get Leo out of the way and then I'll move forward with everybody else. Okay, so I got the Eight of Cups and I have the Tower card. Someone can actually be going to this is a speech. I this is like Obama giving people speeches, or there's a black man giving speeches out. I don't think it was Obama because I believe Obama. That's weird. Okay, there's somebody here speaking and they're not really getting any recognition, and then there's another black man here speaking, and his voice is so like deep. It's hitting like people of higher status or something like that. Because someone's directly talking to God. Someone has the voice of a God or something like that. Someone also is probably going to be taking, what is it called? Communications or speech classes. You have to get up on the podium and you have to speak. Your voice has to be able to strike and be able to motivate people. Even if there's 4 people in that, you got to motivate at least one person to get up. This could be a pastor. This could be a priest or something like that. Like receiving encouraging words that can bring out the beast in you. And of course, you are a lion. You are very strong. A feline. Okay? Because felines, there's only 4 kinds and lion are amongst it. That means they don't have a certain voice box and all they do is roar. That's the difference. They don't purr. They roar. So when I speak with conviction. Also, whatever it is that you believe and you want to become, you can become that. You can literally be anything that you want to be. Sometimes all it requires is someone to give you a speech so you can get there. But definitely somebody's here taking classes. Also, there's somebody here telling a man that can't walk to stand up, and a man that can't walk stands up. They never stood up never. I never stand up. I don't stand. Also, I've been following you since day one. Experience has been somebody's teacher. I feel like someone had to deal with a lot of demons before letting their voice come up and be like, you know what also this reminds me of? Did you guys see the Orlando Brown and the Ray J conversations that they had on, what's that guy, Funny Polo or something? Marco Polo? I don't know his name. But look, it looks like Ray J and Orlando. Look at the faces. That looked like raging right there. That looked like Orlando. He went up to them. He dapped them or whatever. Also, I don't know where you're going to find this strength, but you really got to look in your inner line, your qualities that you have inside of you. Also, somebody right here is getting a certain shot on the leg. Oh, you know how I was talking about somebody went to go see a pastor or something like that, and this person couldn't walk, and then they stood up or whatever. I feel like someone could have been shot in the leg, okay? And they're at this sermon with this shaman or something like that with a high priest, I don't know, and they're like, and you shall stand up. And he stood up. And nobody got to witness it. Nobody saw it but you. Or this is like someone's imagination or something like that. Someone's having a talk within themselves with God. I'm talking to God. I'm having my moment with God. And nobody is around. And out of nowhere comes a beacon of hope in your room or wherever it is in your sacred space. And it tells you, and you shall stand up. And someone just stands up. Nobody else is there to witness it. But it's you. This is your experience. And you should stand strong. Stand up for yourself. Always stand up for yourself even if nobody's watching. I stood on my own 2 feet. With me and the grace of God. Who told you? God did. And I do understand that everybody has a different concept of what God is and spiritualities. You could replace the word God with whatever it is that you practice. It's not always for me just being the preacher's child or something like that. I knew there was always light in you. Okay, this is the Emperor too, or the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Because see, they used to always, look, they were on the floor. Okay, they're sitting down. This reminds me a lot of the talk that I had about when pastors bring serpents and stuff like that, and they tell you stand up, walk with all these snakes and stuff like that, and only faith will get you out of this. If your faith with God is so true, you'll be able to survive these snakes. And there's real churches that do that kind of stuff. They take serpents, real poisonous serpents, and they place them in this area where they're all just roaming around, and they make people walk through it. They're like, show me how strong your faith is for me. And their faith, there's a lot of people that do go on there. They're surrounded by snakes, but they're not touched. They're not bitten at all. Well, I don't know what it is that if, it really is the faith of a man to God, you know what I mean? Or to their maker, to their most high or whatnot. But is it just your vibration of you knowing that you're going to be okay even if the enemy shall attack? Is it the vibration of being calm and still? Because when we're going through the worst times of our life and we're crying and we're angry and we find ourselves in a depressive state, we can hear from everybody, oh, you're amazing. You can hear all these speeches and stuff like that, but not until something really hits your spirit, something that awakens you. Whether you're telling this shit to yourself because you need to hear something positive, because you got to understand it's your job to make you happy. It's not nobody else's job to make you happy. It's your job to make you happy. And it's your job to try to find faith in you all the time, because only you can take yourself there. Anything in this world is possible. It started with you. It started with a little seed. At one point, you started from feeding through your mommy's titty. You started from lifting your head up, keeping your back straight, and then standing up just to balance. And then one day you got up and you walk towards that person that oh, my eyelashes. All of a sudden I can't see.
And this is big news, really big. I don't know if you all know about this, but you may be eligible to enroll in Medicare Advantage plans with additional plan benefits. That's right. It's free to check.
You know how they say that saying, I once was blind, but now I can see.
You are eligible as well. So
when you're a child, it's those little bit of work. It's those little steps that make it big, right? Like the first time when your child takes its first steps. And even though it's not a big deal to anybody else, because, they're not the parent of that child. But even as in spirituality, religion, whether it's God, whatever it is you pray to, it's those little moments in life where you finally speak out with your own voice, with your own conviction, and you say, I'm going to get up today and I'm going to make it. I'm going to get up today and I'm going to be better than yesterday. Today, I'm not just going to stand up. Today, I'm going to fucking walk. And when I'm done walking, I'm going to start running. And when I start running, I'm going to start hopping. And then one day, you're going to see me doing twirls in the middle of a dance floor. Because I've came so long in my journey of life that now those beautiful moments, the whole world gets to see you be free and shine. But see, all of that comes with the things that you believe that come from inside. Those moments you were talking to yourself between you and your God, whoever it is. And it's your responsibility to believe. I think you can be whoever you want to be.